The Republic is one of Plato's most renowned works, presenting a deep philosophical dialogue concerning justice, the nature of the ideal state, and the character of the just individual. The dialogue begins with Socrates discussing the nature of justice with several Athenians. Thrasymachus, one of the participants, contends that justice is merely the advantage of the stronger, but Socrates refutes this, leading to a more in-depth investigation into the essence of justice. In constructing his vision of an ideal state, Socrates outlines a tripartite class structure: the ruling class, philosopher-kings, the auxiliaries, warriors, and the producers, farmers, artisans, etc. Each class corresponds to a part of the soul: reason, spirit, and appetite. Socrates argues that justice in the state mirrors justice in the individual, where each part fulfills its function harmoniously without interfering with the others. Central to Socrates' argument is the concept of the philosopher-king. He asserts that only those who have achieved a high level of philosophical understanding and insight into the forms, particularly the form of the good, are fit to rule. This elite group, trained in philosophy from a young age, would govern not for personal gain, but for the benefit of the whole community, ensuring the state remains just and well-ordered. The dialogue also delves into the theory of the forms, suggesting that the physical world is a shadow of the true reality, which can only be comprehended through intellectual reasoning. Socrates uses the allegory of the cave to illustrate this idea, where prisoners in a cave perceive only shadows of objects and must be enlightened to understand the true forms. This allegory underscores the philosopher's journey from ignorance to knowledge and the moral obligation to lead others towards enlightenment. Finally, Plato's Republic examines the degeneration of political regimes, from aristocracy to timocracy, oligarchy, democracy, and finally tyranny. Each step down represents a further deviation from the ideal state and a decline in justice. The dialogue concludes with a vision of the soul's immortality and the rewards of justice, both in this life and the hereafter, emphasizing the intrinsic value of living a just and virtuous life. Life Lessons from Republic by Plato. The importance of justice. Justice is more than legal fairness. It is a fundamental principle that governs both the individual and society. A just person lives in harmony, balancing reason, spirit, and desire, while a just society ensures that each class performs its role without overstepping its bounds. The value of education. True knowledge comes from philosophical inquiry and understanding the deeper truths of existence. Education should not just be about acquiring skills for economic purposes, but about developing the whole person, including moral and intellectual virtues. The role of leadership. Leaders should be wise and virtuous, not merely powerful or popular. The concept of philosopher-kings suggests that those who govern should be the ones who understand the good and are committed to the well-being of all, not driven by personal ambition. The allegory of the cave. This metaphor teaches that people often live in ignorance, perceiving only shadows of reality. Enlightenment and true understanding come from intellectual and philosophical exploration, leading individuals out of the darkness of ignorance. The nature of the soul. The tripartite model of the soul emphasizes the importance of balance. Reason should guide the spirit and appetite, ensuring that desires are kept in check and actions are motivated by rational thought and moral integrity. This balance is key to personal and societal harmony.